A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to the channel yet again. And yeah, today is pretty much a time where I might as well come back with some more stuff to talk about on Unofficial Podiatry. Yeah, it's been a while, and I mean a while, since I've done something like this. It's May 27th, 2021, and honestly, I don't really know what else to say about this anymore. I mean, I will admit that since October or November 2020, I haven't really had a lot of time to put together some new material for some of my, well, web series that I have going on. But the thing is, well, now's the time I might as well try something different here with Unofficial Podiatry, because in case you have not already noticed, going on Twitter and Instagram, well, if there are two kinds of, well, footwear I've basically picked up in the last several months, then, well, I picked up my third pair of Ultras. These are the brand new Wah Weeps. The name of an ancient staircase, basically. But this one's a pretty unique model. Not only because it's brand new to the lineup so far, but also, I mean, look at the styling. The only way that you can pretty much see the logo itself is on the tag on the side here. And then, of course, there's the Wah Weep banner located on the back strap right here. And then you also have another Ultra logo imprinted on the insole. It's a bit hard to see here because of the color palette that's used here. This is basically, well, my second try at getting a good pair of red shoes. And the other pair of, well, footwear I've gotten are a new pair of boots. Yeah. I've basically sold off at least a few other pairs of mine that I've had just so I could have the money to be able to buy a brand new pair. And this is pretty much it. Back in February, I bought these after some, well, complaints I've gotten from people thinking that I don't have the right kind of footwear to handle the snow and all that, but no, I feel like I do. These are the Zero Denvers, and well, being that this is my first ever attempt at having a pair of Zeros in my collection so far, this one actually does, well, pretty good. Probably mediocre at best. The main problem, I guess, I have with this, well, I'll just go right on the cons right away just to get them out of the way, is, well, if there's one big problem I should address right away, it was the fact that, well, I've had some difficulty trying to figure out what was the best, well, configuration for Hickey's laces. And the color I bought for these, based on Hickey's laces, were the dark green, or olive as they're more specifically called. I've basically bought, well, a set of olive-colored Hickeys, and apparently this is now the footwear that they're being used for. While the Wah Weeps, as you can see here, have navy. And this was, of course, before the packaging style and the look of the product had changed. So I almost feel lucky, the fact that I actually bought a pair of Hickeys a while ago in comparison to the olive ones. Yeah, these navy ones are basically more like the original Hickey variants, especially when you get down to the hook and loop sort of closure on it, whereas you have the newer versions which have a slightly different sort of, well, shape to them, and also have that sort of, well, texture underneath where it basically is some sort of, well, I guess, a filleted edge, pretty much. And here it's basically not the case, as you can probably tell. There's not really that kind of texture that's visible, or is there pretty much anything else? So, again, that's probably the main con I have about the Zero Denvers. Somewhat mediocre performance, but it does what it does best. Pretty much worth the $100 bill if you can pick one of these up. And, well, going back to the Wah Weeps one more time, if I can probably find a few good pros about these as well, they're certainly durable, and they're certainly stylish. I can't necessarily be sure if this is something that could be Correct Toes approved, but in case it is, I mean, well, I might have to test this out myself. So, I don't know. One of these days I might actually have to try something different with Unofficial Podiatry every now and then, just so I can keep the series alive. But the thing is, well, yeah, that's the sole pattern right here for the wah weeps. This is another pretty big distinct feature that I pretty much appreciated out of this. But when you compare it to the Escalante 4.0s that I bought a couple years ago, then well, you can pretty much tell the main difference. That well, the Escalante 4s were certainly brand new, fresh out of the manufacturing plants that they originally came from, and this is kind of the same thing. It's yet another brand new model, but that's just kind of what this whole thing is. Now, they both have hickeys, they both do what they're supposed to, and that's okay by me. And then of course, well, I guess down the line, I probably could try my hand at something different, but, well, I'm not too sure about this. But tune in maybe in, well, a couple weeks or so, where I might actually have another segment of Unofficial Podiatry, but it will be more strongly focused based on the usage of correct toes in different types of footwear that I have currently. So, that's pretty much going to be it for right now, but try to get this back on. And, well, that'll be it for right now. But, again, I will have some more content coming around pretty soon within the next couple months, and I'm hoping to keep more Unofficial Podiatry related content incoming. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.